And good Wednesday morning to everyone. Starting out a new day, we had a lot of rain last night, especially Winston counties in those areas. And then late, we had a little bit come through Lauderdale County there where a flash flood warning was issued late last night. So we definitely got wet in areas. Brand new day. It looks like we've got, for the most part, sunshine coming in our area. We'll look to our east and to the edge of Alabama. They've got more chances of rain today to where we've got a teeny-weeny bit. We'll talk about the teeny-weeny bit here in just a moment. Our big concern this morning that you're waking up is fog. Now, it hasn't quite made it heavy to the Meridian area, but west and south of here, very heavy. Let's go to radar and take a look at what we've got so far this morning. Now, a dense fog advisory from Wayne County all the way to the Mississippi Gulf Coast. If you're going to be traveling 90 there, through Gulfport, any of these areas along the Mississippi Gulf Coast, it's going to be very thick. As we go to this Hattiesburg this morning, look at this. If you're in that area this morning watching that, due south from Brandon, and the closer that you get to the Brandon area, the thicker the fog is going to be. All of this area there, Highway 98, 84 through here west of Laurel. Look at that. So keep in mind, this is what we've got. Now, there's other areas with it, but this seems to be growing this morning. Now, the Meridian area is included in getting the fog. We do not have a dense fog advisory. We have a chance of this fog moving in before 9 a.m., and most likely we're going to see this as it creeps across. So give yourself another 10, 15 minutes before you leave this morning. These areas south down here, be careful, careful, careful. That's dangerous of what we're looking at down there. That's major thick. As you move up the state here, and this is also, Carthage is starting to see this now. Hadn't quite made it over here to Winston, but Attala County starting to see this as we look at this come across here as it makes its way in. So we'll keep you posted on that up to the Mississippi Delta, Indianola, Greenwood. That's all got some fog there today. The rain, not a threat for us, but as we go across here and we look, Montgomery, Alabama getting a lot this morning, Crestview, Florida. We got a bunch down in these areas there if you're on the coast for any reason. That's a quick look at that as we scan across the United States. A little bit there in Kentucky. Nothing bad but fog up in the northeast. And we've got a little bit of rain out in Colorado. Nothing to worry about at this point. But that's kind of how the morning is starting out with fog in our area. Be careful. I hope your day is well for you. Good morning. Glad to see Miss Joyce Stamper up, along with Donna Roseman. Also, George, how are you? Glad to see you here. Terry Ray, Angel Sloan, Winston County up. Salute to y'all. Y'all got your share of rain last night, didn't you? Connie Johns, morning. Also, Robin Morris watching from Highway 25 and foggy. Heavy there on Highway 25. She says, Sylvia Stewart, good morning. Also, foggy there in Winston County where she lives. So Tommy Ainsworth up. So Winston County, although it was not showing on radar, we are having reports of it already. So be careful. And again, allow yourself a few extra minutes there. It is hump day. Doesn't that make you feel good? I'm tickled over it. 67 right now. We're going to head for a high of 80. And again, for October, we're still a little bit above average. Now, it's not bad. We don't have any of those days of its upper 90s and where you'll fall out or anything. But 80 for October, you'd like it to be about 74, wouldn't you? I would. But we're not quite there yet. We'll get into the extended forecast here in just a moment and check all that out. Before long, we'll be hunting jackets and trying to warm up a little bit. That's not here yet, but it is a nice thaw. I'm ready for some chili, but I want it to be cold before I do all that. At least a chill in the air. That's the way I am anyway. All right, let's turn and discuss the weather a little bit more.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
And again, thanks to EMEPA for being there with us as we bring you the forecast this morning. Record highs, record lows, 1954. It was a warm day, 95 degrees on this date back in 54. A record low set, 11 years ago. In 2010, it was 38 degrees. And it just really is hard to say 2010 was 11 years ago. Blink of an eye, that was gone, wasn't it? It was. As we turn to the forecast this morning, as what the National Weather Service tells us today, 80, 81, we're looking there. And there is this slight ever chance of rain through these areas here, only giving it a 10% chance. That's not much, but it could happen after 5 o'clock. So we'll watch this area here. This is going to be foggy again as we move through this. Now, as we cut across to Alabama, a whole different story there. Slight chances here, but the further east you go into Alabama, the more chances of rain they'll have. Hamilton 76 this morning. We'll get to about 79 there in Livingston, Alabama, and all the way over to Troy, Alabama, Dothan area, they'll get to 80 today. Afternoon showers possible there. Now, this is what we're looking at with our dense fog this morning. Now, areas here of Wayne County, right here is a dense fog advisory. Jones County, all of this area to the coast, all down through here, thicker in that area. But still, nonetheless, we've got this chance of patchy fog, half a mile to a quarter mile visibility. It does mess with you. Now, south of here, as you see there on the map, is how they put that quarter mile visibility. So ease along, be careful this morning, and watch that fog. We'll go back to radar again here in a moment and take a closer look at that. Just spooky. I don't like fog. You can't see what's going on. As we look at the flash flood watch, this is for the Alabama area. Our friends over there still can get 2 inches locally higher amounts there. And this is going to go through 1 a.m. in the morning. It'll go through tonight, just after midnight, the chances of this. Hopefully that'll fade away and the rain won't be as bad as it is predicted. Let's keep our fingers crossed for our Alabama friends. As we look at the tropics, our update this morning is one of the best that we've had in quite a while. There's only a 10% chance of this becoming anything after 5 days. It's going to bring some showers through here, but no threat of any major weather. So this is one of the best we've seen here from the National Hurricane Center without 2 or 3 things popping up coming out of Africa this way. So we're good on that. Thank heavens on that. I don't think anybody's going to complain. As we look at our temperatures for the next 10 days, 6 to 10 days, that outlook, we're above average here in Mississippi. Out west, it looks good, but all across the Southland, from Texas all the way to Florida, up through here, it is definitely warmer than normal. Now, we switched to our 7-day forecast, and this is what we've got shaken for today. As we said, fog through about 9 a.m. this morning. Then a 10% chance of showers after 5 p.m. It'll be a gradual cloudy day, then becoming sunny later on. So it's not bad at all. Our high, again, right there at 80 degrees is what we're showing. Tonight, we'll dip down to 63 degrees. Slight chance of rain there, but that'll happen before 7 a.m. And so 7 p.m. rather. So that chance of rain, it falls between 5 and 7. So that's where we're shaking on that. But down to 63, not bad. Tomorrow rolls in with a very, very minute chance of rain there, and then we'll hit sunshine with a high of about 82 tomorrow. Great. The weekend rolls in. We kick off Friday with sunshine and 84 on Saturday, and we'll do the same on Sunday with 83. Rain chances start to kind of come back on Monday. There's a slight chance there. So that's the outlook for that. Let's go ahead and go another week into October and see what we've got as we move into the 13th. We're still above average on that temperature, 84 degrees on the 13th, and we'll hold steady to that until we get to about mid-month. Around the 16th, we'll start seeing a change in the temperature. And if you'll see here, 77, and by the time we reach the 18th, almost the perfect weather for October, 74 degrees. Won't that feel great? And we'll hold that with sunshine for the most part there through about the 20th of the month. So we've got some good times coming ahead of us. It's just going to take a few moments to get here as we look at that. So nothing to worry about. Again, 67 right now as you're waking up, starting this morning. As always, as we get ready for fall, don't forget to talk about Sanders Gas. When you get ready to have your gas logs installed, and this is one of the things that you need to do at some point, go ahead and turn those on, burn that dust off. And if you want to have Sanders come out, they can come out and check yours, get it going for you. You know how it builds up over the summer months. Talk to them at Sanders Gas, 611 22nd Avenue. They can get you going there, get that heat pump and everything working as we get ready for the winter months there. Nothing like gas logs to be able to back up to. It's one of the things I really, really like. It's a must-have for me. All right, let's go back and look at radar one more time as we look at what we've got with this fog as it kind of makes its way across here. And again, we've gotten several reports there, Winston County getting fog this morning. No reports, anybody seeing anything that I see so far from Lauderdale County. It's west of us, from the best I can tell this morning, as we pull back up to radar. We are starting to see this move in now to Wayne County. And again, they've gone under a dense fog advisory. This is Jones County, Jones Junior College in this area, and USM in these areas thick Brandon, if you're going to Jackson this morning, you're going to encounter this as you get over, and we'll pull this up here and look over here. As you get to the Welcome Center right before you get into Pelahatchie, you're going to get into a lot of fog there. This is in the westbound lane, the westbound lane here. This is the eastbound Welcome Center. So keep it in mind there. A lot of down in Raleigh, we got a lot of fog there this morning as well. Bay Springs starting to see some as we move across. Looks good through Clark County for the most part, unless somebody's seeing something that I hadn't seen outside this morning. Here on the eastern side of Lauderdale County, I hadn't seen any this morning. I went out earlier, looked okay, but it will slowly make its way this way before 9 a.m. So quick look at your weather this morning. I've got Candace. She's getting ready as we begin this Thursday for you. Join us back in, let's see here, an hour and 20 minutes. We'll kick off the morning show. We'd love to have you a part of it. Tomorrow we'll have the FCA drop by and visit with us. Also, Chris Reed's going to join us next week to talk about a few things as his new endeavors. We'll have him here. Also, we'll have some more guests that we're lining up to be a part of this. As always, and we'll tell you about some local events that are going to happen over the weekend, some fish fries and things of that nature. If you've got a community event, let us know. You can inbox us, and we'll be glad to get that on for you. Join us. All right, Terry Ray says a little fog there in the Philadelphia area also this morning. So another place to be concerned about there. We'll come back with updates as this goes along this morning. All right, I'll see you back in just a little over an hour. Big thank you to all the sponsors that make this happen. Remember to shop local when you can. They shop and go to church with you as well. Support them when you can. We do appreciate it. And we'll see you soon here in Scotty Ray's Weather.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by